All right, people. What's up? What's up? What's up? So, I guess we have a lot of comments in the comment section wondering if this is real. Yeah, it's real. Why would I put clickbait titles? Don't you know me already? All right, we're gonna get maybe Steve in here, Bally. We can panel after give my explanation. But first and foremost, Deb R, happy birthday to you. It will be your 4th year. Your birthday was yesterday. Hopefully, you had a great one. Sorry, I couldn't be around to wish you a happy birthday on your birthday, but happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Deb. Hopefully you had a great one and many more to come. Yeah, can we get some hearts, some flowers, some celebration? I don't know, fireworks in the chat for Deb. Deb's been around here for quite some time. We got Pauline here. Biggest question of the day: meatloaf with ketchup sauce or demi-glaze? I guess the meatloaf. I mean, if I'm gonna be in jail, might as well get the meatloaf surprise, right? Ando says it's about time that I got arrested. You really, people be hating people that much on the internet? You want them arrested? They're gonna tell you to not drop the soap, but it's 2025. You do you. Hey, what if I wanna the soap dropped? Who knows? Okay, don't let them make you share a cell with either Cliff or Hussey. That's cruel and inhumane punishment. I guess so. Bottom bunk. You know what? I've heard both sides. I've heard how the bottom bunk is good, and then I've heard it's the worst, and then I've heard the top bunk is good, then I've heard it's the worst, right? It really depends on your situation or the jail and whatnot. But for real though, I'm not even joking. What's up, Tudor Times, Her World, Bally? We got Dabby's wife in here. Everybody else spilling in, KX2. All right, so my title, I'm about to be arrested. I'm sorry. This is not a joke. I'm being actually serious, because if you know what's been going on, you know that there's different feuds that have been happening, and it's escalating to the point where police is being called repeatedly. So we had Ekate's daughter call the cops on me January the 20th, so over a month ago, complaining that I am defaming her. Now, at first, it seemed very believable because she's making the complaint. You know how they say the first to call the police usually is in a way better position. Like if you get into a fight with somebody, or even if somebody does something to you and they call the police on you, usually you're the one who gets in shit. You ever had that situation happen to you? Well, it seems Ekete's daughter was setting that up, right? So she hid her videos, and don't let her tell you different. You were there, you've seen her do it. She was making video after video after video, 3 or 4 in a row for like 2 days. And then she made some more, and then all of a sudden the videos disappeared, right? And then all of a sudden I was blocked on Twitter after the taunting and the calling of names and saying that grape this and grape that. Then all of a sudden that, so I was like, something's going on. something is going on. It's kind of like Papa Kilo being silent when his mouth runs a mile a minute. Then 2 days ago, boom, he prawn bombs me. So the police officer did give me a call today, and pretty much he says that he's gonna arrest me. No, I'm not kidding. Why do you think I'm kidding when I say this? How many times has Monty come through in the clutch where he's like, "Hey, I'm saying something, and I'm not gonna make shit up. I'm gonna tell you the truth, right?" So pretty much the police officer is like, he's gonna arrest me. But here's the kicker: when you throw stones and you hide your fucking hands, shit happens to you. This should have never gone to the police, because he's saying not only will he arrest me, but he'll also arrest Ekete's daughter, because he can't just arrest one person, because he's having the understanding now that she started shit and she's not innocent, because what she's been doing is portraying herself as being innocent. And when the cop said this to me, I was thinking about it. I was really thinking about it. I'm like, he's like, we have three options here. It's either you guys just keep talking shit about each other and do whatever, nothing happens. Two, you guys can take it to civil court. Or three, I'm gonna arrest both of you. And I'm thinking, I'm like, maybe we should get arrested, but that's gonna fuck my shit up, because I do have the funds to defend myself appropriately. So maybe I should tell him both of us should get arrested, and then shit will hit the fan for a minute, and then we got to go through the whole court proceedings. So maybe I should say that. I was thinking about it for a second, but I know what he's trying to do. He's just trying to have this shit cut out. So pretty much what he's saying is that too much police resources have gone to this bullshit already, and he doesn't want more police resources. And I agree with him. This is bullshit. This is complete fucking bullshit. Why are resources going to internet bullshit where people want to start shit with other people, fuck around, and then call the police repeatedly to to waste resources? So the options are, like I said, three things. Either both of us get arrested, which, I mean, I don't care. I guess if I get arrested, she fucking get arrested too. Shit. And then we'll settle it in courts. I mean, I could always call him back or email him, but like, can you arrest me and her like tomorrow? I mean, it'll be fine by me. Tomorrow's a good day. It's fucking Thursday. I like Thursdays. Thursday's a good day to get arrested. You're gonna write me prison letters? I mean, he was fully serious too. There's a reason you don't see any more posts on X by certain. Yes, exactly. The reason you don't see that is because she's had the conversation, the same conversation I had today, which I was supposed to have on Thursday, but I said to you guys, I had a really big exam. So the police officer called me, I believe it was like 11:12 p.m. at night. I'm already in bed. I had to wake up like at 6 o'clock in the morning and get my ass to my exam. I'm not answering any phone calls or any of that bullshit Thursday night. So he called me Thursday night. I believe he did speak to her Thursday night. And pretty much she's cutting this shit out because I'm sure she doesn't want to get arrested. The other thing is, she thinks she's so slick, and I don't know what's going on, where she's involved in another case. So yes, I know about your other case, Sekate's daughter. You can dress the part, you can talk your shit, you can lie on the stand, you can put fucking bows in your hair and wear long sleeve dresses acting like you're this innocent person, but it's gonna come out you proclaim to be a fucking prostitute, and you think you're gonna lie on the stand, but it's not gonna happen, because the way I've strategized this whole situation is that people will know what you're truly about. Okay? So I'm gonna think about this long and hard. And maybe, just maybe, tomorrow morning I'll wake up and maybe in my head I'll be like, maybe I'll take the arrest option. Maybe I'll just call him and be like, hey, call up Peel Region Police. But like, hey, I want to take your third option where you say you're gonna arrest me, but then you'll also arrest her because you're tired of the bullshit. So both of us will get arrested for this, and we'll take it up in criminal court. Let's see who has the best lawyer. All right, so am I going to jail? Maybe, Cypher. I'm thinking about it. I think maybe that's the best option here. Or will this shit get cut out? You see, this is what happens once again when you waste resources, you act the part, you throw stones, and then you hide your fucking hands. Okay? You're gonna show up for my trial? You better be cheerleading with them pom poms in the section, okay? You better be cheerleading for me. You're gonna be my biggest supporter, downtown Cipher. What's that? What's the courthouse on like Bay again? It's like was it Bay and Queen? You know that old school courthouse at Bay and Queen, right next to Eaton Center, right in between the Eaton Center and City Hall. There's a courthouse there, freaking 150 freaking years old. You remember that? I'll show up to your trial wearing shorts. Jesus, I might actually want to see that, Polly. But yeah, like I said, we're in a sensitive situation here, and this is a situation that I've never found myself in before, nor did I ever want to find my. Is not no City Hall is where the skating rink is, where the water is, and it has the Toronto sign. Then across the street, when the street splits like a Y, there is like an old building that's the courthouse, and then after that, going east further is the Eaton Center. Like there's the old courthouse there. Maybe you'll see me there. All right, so pretty much my details were collected earlier today so that just in case he does have to arrest me. I mean, if I get arrested, shit, she's getting arrested as well. So don't let her fool you with all this bullshit or this master plan she's concocted, thinking that she is gonna get Monty arrested while doing the most, talking the most shit, calling guys out of their name, defaming people, doing libel, slandering individuals online, and thinking she's just gonna get away with it without her getting arrested as well. Okay, so I don't know. Maybe, like I said, maybe tomorrow morning, Thursday. Thursday is a good day to get the cuffs on me. Might get the silver bracelets tomorrow. Or maybe I'll just wait till Friday. Maybe I'll go eat my last burger at Burger King, get the silver bracelets put on me, and then, oh, Jesus Christ, Hurl, stop it. This is a very serious situation right now I'm in. Okay, I didn't think my life in 2025 would have the silver bracelets being sweetly and softly put on my wrists. I mean, hurled away in a Peel Region police car over bullshit on the internet. Why did my life come to this? I work so goddamn hard. I study so goddamn hard. And then get that final meal. Yeah, I'm thinking I should just get that Whopper. That Whopper with cheese is really calling to me before I go in the bin. I'm gonna have some sweet photos for his new album. You take some pictures of yourself, big boy. I'll put it on my jail cell wall. Then count down to the days I get to see Cypher again. No, I'm not even joking. Okay, just so that you guys know, I'm not making this up. I guess I can produce the conversation, which shows he's literally gonna say that he's not gonna just arrest one person. He's gonna finalize this because there's too much resources being wasted. And I will say this is mostly on Ekete's part because I have been calling the police or doing any of that bullshit. I will respond as in showing the evidence that I have and whatnot. Other people have been named in this suit, like Hurl being named in it. And I guess Hurl didn't know that she was named originally as a cohort, a collaborator of me to give libel and defamation to Hecate's daughter. Well, we found that out. Maybe what I'll do is I'll FOIP, which is the equivalent of FOIA, but we have FOIP here. Maybe I'll FOIP this information to show what actually was going on since I am named. And in Canada, if I'm part of a situation such as this, I can FOIP it. Other than that, I wouldn't be able to, right? So we shall see. If you guys don't see me for a couple days, it's either I'm taking a break or I'm in jail. Bitch bees can take over, right? You got to take a crouching, arm crossed, pre-prison photo. That at the least. Is that like what you want me to do? So you put in your spank bank there, bitch bees. Wait, so what am I being accused of? Okay, let me explain that. So the pretty much what I'm expecting if this does go further and it goes that route is I will be accused of defamation. So will she be accused of defamation? So that's what's happening. But like I said, man, she started something, and look how it's gonna end up. We'll see which person's path gets affected the most with this situation. Like I said, I have resources to defend myself, so this is not a problem for me. But it is a problem when people keep calling the cops on individuals where you don't want that kind of footprint, because any law enforcement can go into the system and look this up, right? They can see that constantly you're being called on for stuff. I mean, if you are a pretty good cop, you're going to look at this and be like, you're going to look at the reports and see that this is a lot of bullshit, because honestly, anybody can call the cops on you for anything, right? Like, you don't have to actually be doing something. Anybody could just call up whatever local police station, say you did something, and then boom, there's a report, right? That doesn't mean like shit's happening, but it just means that there is a some sort of like paper trail, right? So we shall see. I sent the link there, Bali, if you want to come up and what's up. But you can't be yes, you can in Canada. You can. We have laws very similar to America, but certain things are different. Like if you are really anti-LGBTQ and you say certain things, you can get arrested for it, just like you can in the UK. And in Canada, you can and will get arrested for defamation. So it's not like a lawsuit. There's the criminal side, and then there is also the civil side. It's actually both, LV, in Canada. So yeah, exactly. In the US, defamation is civil case, not criminal. Here it is criminal. But the burden of proof, I would believe, is rather tremendous. Plus, there's extenuating and mitigating factors when it comes to this. Because if, one party wasn't doing anything and they kept on being defamed, then, that's a lot different than a tit for tat situation. So I put the link to Bali. We got Steve in here. We can have a conversation with this if Steve wants to come up. If you want to come up, Pearl, I know you're busy. Canada has weird laws. It can be weird, but I'm just saying, I don't think she planned on being arrested. Maybe she didn't even want to gonna speak about this, but I'll speak about it because I'm very honest, being honest since the get go on this platform. So I got nothing to hide. I mean, if shit's gonna happen in Goro like this is gonna continue to happen. It's gonna continue to escalate. But yeah, we'll see. Okay, AK says the burden of proof is tremendous here too. Like after spending 30K to defend myself against the lies of two fat lunatic, I think I'd take a night in jail instead. Yeah, we shall see what happens. But just giving you guys the tidbit. My the name of the stream wasn't bullshit. It's for real. I mean, I've been given the option. I'll think about it. Maybe it might be for the best to settle this bullshit. True, LV. But I think what's happening is the cops just really sick of constantly being called and emailed, which I know is happening on Hecate K Azria, the Amazon side. Like, how would you feel if you're trying to do real police work? You're trying to solve real cases where people are getting hurt, people are getting robbed, people are getting shot, people are getting shanked, people are in situations where it's dangerous. And you keep getting emails about Kiwi Farms pages and Twitter posts and YouTube videos. It's fucking stupid, isn't it? So then, of course, I figured it would go this way. He would get sick of it, and then he'd put the foot down, be like, listen, it's either you guys quit or you guys take this shit to court yourselves or just arrest both of you. And that's exactly the outcome that I anticipated. So it wasn't like I'm in shock or anything. I mean, right? Yeah, I'm trying to make a cop watch X and YouTube all day over butthurt bullshit. And then I said to him, yeah, and resources are being wasted in multiple cities because not only do we have this bullshit happening in the GTA, we have this bullshit happening in Calgary with Calgary Police Service. I said that. I'm like, this bullshit's happening with CPS Calgary Police Service as well because we have a buttfuck idiot in Calgary constantly linking all types of bullshit and sending it to the cops. Sooner or later, the same shit's gonna happen over there. Deb R says a judge will just laugh this out of court. Yeah. Bali, I sent the link to you by email because I do not want to be p-bombed by loser, immature fools that are in this sector of the internet. If it says seriously, Monty, what's the sentence in Canada for this? I actually haven't looked it up. I didn't think it was. I don't know. I didn't want to look it up. I didn't think to look it up. But I don't know. Maybe you'll get. It depends on the severity. Extenuating circumstances, very nuanced, I guess. But you could get some jail time, maybe some probation. Who knows? It depends. If were you also sending threats? Were you saying you're gonna hurt somebody? Were you doing this? Were you doing that? All right. Safer says link us your commissary when you're in law. All right, how about I link you my PayPal right now, mister, and you send me some commissary. All right, we got Bally in the back. You're gonna turn off your cam, Bally, or are you gonna keep it on? All right, we got Bally in the back. Bally, I'm gonna add you in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What's up?
Hello, good evening, good evening. What an introduction you gave me there. I'm very honored. Thank you.
So, what do you think about this whole situation?
What I have to say about this is it's very ridiculous that these people they came into girl world instead of coming with good content and with some fun, they come with these police and these lies. And I'm surprised that other people cannot see this for who they are and for what disgusting things they do. It is just so obvious to me. This is for me astonishing.
Yeah, well, I did pretty much anticipate like this would happen because yeah, it's just so much as an officer that you can take when you're constantly being inundated with links to Kiwi Farms page and other people's videos and all types of bullshit when you're actually trying to do real police work. You're gonna get sick of this shit and you're pretty much gonna do this.
But who are they entertaining? These people, what do they want to accomplish? Number one, why? What? Why? And it makes no sense. It just is crazy. It really makes no sense at the end of the day.
For sure. Yeah, as Hurl says, I don't blame me either because yeah, I would even assume that it's probably on a daily basis he's getting these emails about like dumb shit that he shouldn't be dealing with as a real actual police officer. He has to deal with other stuff like he has to do his job. This is just bullshit
Yeah, but
that
they
he
will
has to deal
realize
with.
this in the end, anyways. I'm surprised that these people are not concerned, because if I would be doing this in my, like even in America, wherever I am, I know that I'm gonna lose face, because these police people, they have intelligence. They will instigate, investigate, and they will realize that I'm a freak. So I lose my face, and why would I want to do that? It makes no sense.
Right? Yeah, exactly. So
What if you really have trouble? They're not gonna take it serious anymore. They're gonna be like, "Oh, give me a break with your internet crap. Go away."
mhm. Yeah, so like I said, we'll see what happens, but it really depends on how Hecate is gonna go forward with this. All I gotta say is, if she does defame other individuals, yourself included, you should add on to the police report so something
Yes,
happens because you
it's
shouldn't be playing
ridiculous.
games with
Yes.
these people.
To
So
be so harassed and so by so evil people. These people are just full of meanness. They really have just meanness in themselves. They have no humor. They have no goodness. They're just very mean. They're so mean and evil in their life, and they want to put it out on other people. And that's just crazy. That the other people cannot see this. It's so obvious, that the evilness is just so obvious to me.
For sure. But like I said, I've already said the way I'm gonna do this is if people have videos where she's defaming people, just link your boy Monty. I'll give you the police report number, and you can call into Peel Region Police and add to the case. Because if she truly wants to start and call police saying she's being defamed after she's doing just that, defaming people,
The
then
people
she
will also
shouldn't
they
be
look at
making these
records.
videos.
They're not stupid, Monty. These people, they look at records. Okay, this person is this. What happened in their past, and then they look at the other person. I have no criminal records. You have none. These people are full of criminal records. You know what I mean? This is obvious. This is already how the facts start off with such a case. So they already look
Mm-hmm.
crazy from the very start.
Yep, yep. So a lot of things are being done in the background and whatnot. I guess I'll also update people on that when things do change. But for right now, this is the update. This is update Belly. I could be arrested over defamation.
So silly. But I cannot imagine. It's so silly. Even these police officers, I don't even know how they still take her serious. But or whoever they're talking to, I don't know how these people are still taken serious. Do you even know that yeah, because you're called, so you know that it's taken serious. I was thinking maybe they're just lying, like.
Yeah, that is true, Polly. It does have long-term consequences because it'll show up. Yeah, even if you're not guilty, it does show that you were arrested for whatever it was, and it might bring a lot of things into question. So this is why I find this really stupid, because trying to prove a point or make waves online, and then it has consequences not only for the person who you're trying to screw around with, but for yourself, because I'm sure she wouldn't want to be arrested. That's why
This is
she's
my point.
super
What's she
quiet
getting
right
out of?
now.
What are they getting out of this? What are they getting? When you do something like this with your time and doing, you must have some interest. What is their interest? They hate you so much, and this is ridiculous. Even if they would hate you so much, why? That's already
Hmm.
crazy on its own. Don't you find?
Yeah. Whole nine yards says, what about her? Will she be arrested as well? Yes. It's a 1 for 1, which means if I get arrested, she get arrested. If she gets arrested, I get arrested. So there's no just go after Monty, which is what her original intention was. It's not like that. No. If Monty is getting the silver bracelets on, she's also getting the silver bracelets as well. Yeah, it can affect my international travel, especially with the what was 5 eyes, now 6 eyes. Like if I want to go to Japan, see those that beautiful mountain.
Maybe it will affect me, and I cannot leave USA, Ohio. Imagine that.
And yeah, as Polly says, proper jobs, they all do criminal background checks, like level 1, level 2 stuff,
Exactly,
or like
exactly.
basic versus advanced, whatever you want to call it,
They
checks.
will not be. They cannot be taken serious. These kind of women will not be taken. That's why I'm so surprised that you take it seriously. They cannot do anything because
Well,
it's so
I think
stupid.
how she is really good at manipulating people. I think originally he was taking it a lot more seriously. Maybe thought that I was not a good person. Maybe I was a bad person based on her words alone. It's just like how they were doing with you, Bali. They were telling you all types of bullshit about me, and then you come to find that it's not true, right? She was doing the same thing, and then I submitted my evidence for that. Hurl had to submit hers, and once again, people, if you do have problems with Hekete's daughter, just call your boy Monty. I'll give you the police report number, and then you can file against her, because if she wants to try this shit with me and she wants to try shit with you, then there needs to be consequences. But yeah, like I said, Bali, like people were saying all sorts of stuff about me, right? And you made you feel a certain type of way
Yeah,
until you
and
figured
me
it out, until you
pedophile.
figured
They
out the
made me
truth.
trafficker. I've been trafficker. I've been pedophile. All of these things.
Yeah, exactly. And that is what they're trying to do. They're trying to spin
And they
things.
think that other people don't notice. They think if they keep on, speaking, loud and repeating, that this is the way to go. No, people do have a brain, and eventually people do catch on in the long run, no matter how stupid they are and how zombie they are.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. As Polly says, no way to enter Japan with a criminal background. Yeah, the Japanese are very strict on that sort of stuff, and yeah, it will show up. But hey, yeah. Hey, where's Steve? Is Steve like sleeping right now? Because usually
I
he's
don't know.
awake.
Uh, Steve, no, I think he's sleeping. I don't know. I don't
Ah,
know.
okay. Well, I
Yes,
guess if
I
he isn't
spoke to
around,
him
he isn't
yesterday.
around.
Yesterday I spoke to him and he was fine yesterday, but today no sign.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, like I said, I
I will
mean,
also tell him. Anyways, for sure he will want. If he wakes up, he's gonna watch your show, so he will know about it. And then he will call me and he'll be like, "Did you hear this and this and this and that?"
yeah, yeah. So it's escalating, people. I mean, I've seen it
It's
happen with other
ridiculous. This is
people.
not what girl world is about. This is not about. This is stupid. This is already going in some direction of insanity. You know, like. Don't you see even your mama doesn't comment about it because even he knows he's like, oh my god, this is too stupid to even
Yeah,
talk about
yeah,
it.
exactly,
Like, think
exactly.
about it. Like, everything is so fucking obvious, man. That's why your mama's not talking. Nobody's talking about it because it's so fucking stupid. Oh my god. Honestly, now, like, what brain cells do you not see to see that these are crazy people trying to mess around because they want, I don't know what they even want. They want you in trouble. They want me gone off the internet. It's just crazy, fucked up, messed up people trying to manipulate and work together because alone on their own they can't do it. So they need to work together in groups and it's disgusting. It's despicable.
Yeah, 100%. But yeah, like I
No
said,
character, no principles, no morality. Losers, disgusting, parasitical losers, scum of the world.
yep. So Bally, I guess I'll see what happens with this situation and where we go from here. Like I said, I got resources. I mean, whatever happens, happens. Uh, it's
Yeah,
not
I will
gonna.
see. If we don't see you online for like 48 hours, we know that something
Yeah,
is.
you're gonna start calling the jails in Toronto. But he's like, is Monty in there? Yeah, yeah. Start calling the jails. Bail me out,
Hey,
Bally.
but isn't it weird? Why are they so quiet? Why is the person that's making you trouble so silent? Why no
I,
screams?
I think when reality hits and shit gets real like this, where she understands that if this continues, she'll get
It's not
arrested.
a game. It's not a
Not a
game.
peep.
She's gonna
Yes,
lose
it's
face forever
starting
and
to get
forever,
serious.
wherever
Yeah,
she lives, with the police and everybody, and on the internet and with the police. And is it worth it? The hatred towards you, is it worth it? Hmm. It won't even help the channel. It's just getting vindictive. It makes no sense.
yep. All right, so Polly says, "What are you gonna do about your pets if you do a little concrete?" I love that. Do a little concrete. I might do a lot of concrete, Polly, but I have family here that will take care of my boys and girls if Daddy's gotta go do a little time. Hopefully, not long numbers. I don't want them basketball numbers there, Belly. I can't do well in jail.
What did somebody wrote something about dropping the soap, but it's 2025 or something like that. Some
Yeah, they wrote it earlier at the start of the stream. Let me put that up. All right, if you're just coming in, I my title is for real. I was given the option of, this is gonna end one of three ways. Hopefully it's the first way, maybe the second way, and hopefully not the third way, because there's pretty much three options here. It's either this just gets put to bed, done and done. Two, it goes the silver route, or three, I get arrested, and Hecate Zareke Azria, the Amazon, also gets arrested for pretty much wasting a police officer's time. That's pretty much he's not playing games anymore. He's sick of coming in on his shifts, uh, his split shifts, and then having emails about page 4,233 on Kiwi
Imagine
Farms.
yourself to be in the position of this police officer and to have to listen to this. Imagine, would you not also wish to quit your job immediately if this is what you have to deal with?
Right, yeah, like I couldn't deal with this but this is becoming more commonplace where there's a lot of fights, arguments, and litigation about online stuff because The internet has become commonplace in most homes these days, and then when people are doing things they're not supposed to be doing, um, saying shit they're not supposed to be saying. This has become more and more common, but it's very tedious, especially when people are saying things that aren't true or making a big deal out of shit that, isn't happening. Fish says, so would you be out on bail while awaiting trial? I guess so. I guess I would get bail, right? And then it would go to trial after all the detectives sift through all the evidence and whatnot. Maybe read a couple Kiwi Farm pages. Yeah, read some Kiwi Farm pages and whatnot. Read the Hater Nation page. Read S Gem's Kiwi Farm page. Read mine, and then figure out what the hell's going on. Maybe watch Lone Entourage's video. Then I'm really gonna be in trouble, Bally. If they ever see the Lone Entourage video,
Me
they're gonna
also. You
they're
know,
not even gonna put me in jail. They're gonna put me underneath the jail.
no,
Oh, they're
she
gonna
made
be
about
pissed,
me also. She made about me also this lone entourage, this video about me made me look so terrible. But yeah, this is what it is.
right? All right. If it says it's hard to look at these clip videos and screenshots even when you follow Go Roll. Imagine not being in Go Roll and have to look at that, right? Imagine you having to shift through like thousands of hours of this crap. Like, how
Look,
is
this
that
lone
gonna work?
entourage. She wrote me. You look terrible on your own. What do you mean? I've never been with anybody else. What do you mean? What's the difference? On my own? You mean I look terrible on camera, or I look terrible on my own? Have I ever been with anybody? I don't know. I'm not understanding.
Mm-hmm.
You look terrible on your own.
Or what with the jokes? The cop probably banned YouTube in his home because of. Well, actually, he seems he's pretty on the ball now because when I said that, did you take a look at my information on Hecate's
Oh my
daughter's
god, I
page? He
cannot
actually went to her
look.
YouTube in a couple of seconds and I was like, what do you mean community tab? I'm like, yeah, just go to the page and go to posts and then you'll see it. And then he went there right away. So he's actually been pretty on the ball pretty much with getting a knack of looking at people's pages, getting the idea that Ekate's daughter has multiple stock accounts that we've seen, not only for Azria the Amazon, but Ekate's daughter, the multiple stock accounts on Twitter, not only for Azria the Amazon, but Ekate's daughter as well. So he's gotten pretty good at looking at stuff and deciphering stuff. Are you gonna be named in this lawsuit? Yeah, I'm gonna put you down as Cipher, and then in brackets I put reboot, and then the judge might ask me, "Who's this? Who's this Cipher?" That's actually a pretty cool name. Maybe I say, but like, "Yo, that's my boy Cipher."
I have Craig.
And yes, you have Craig. You have Craig in your quarter there, Bally.
Craig, why is Craig not around? What's Craig and
I
Steve are
think.
hanging out in some other place for sure. Maybe with Dragon Lord Frodo, and we don't
Oh
know.
my God, I'll have to do that Dragon Lord Frodo stream. I think when Dragon Lord Frodo is in the chat, we'll invite him on panel,
Yeah,
and
we should. It will be so hilarious. You know, we're gonna
we'll
laugh
have Steve
so
there.
much.
How did you go to jail before Natter? Right, I heard about that. Did you hear that Natter's case is concluding, and it was yesterday and Monday. Yeah, I believe it was a 2-day trial from what somebody said, and the judge is gonna render a decision um soon, from my understanding. If somebody has more input on that, so if the judge is gonna render a decision, I guess there wasn't a jury, was a bench trial on this. Cause yeah, how the hell did I go to jail before nasty nads? Like, yikes, man! Can you imagine that? That is insulting.
I checked yesterday. They were streaming, and I looked, and it's the same stuff, the same over and over. They don't have anybody that watches them.
Right. The cop might get hooked on the Foodie Beauty drama and will want to see the end of the Kuwait arc. Maybe. Yeah, maybe you'll hook him on
Yeah,
some new
no,
soap
the cop.
opera.
This is whole 9 yards. The cop might get. It's so addictive.
Yeah,
Beauty, beauty. Do you see that also, Steve? That's why Steve one got sucked into it. I'm like, stop it, stop it. Like, and it's like I infected. It's like you're infecting somebody with drugs with this girl world.
yeah. Fish, Hurl is not even joking. That's how we're named on official reports. I'm named Stories from the Internet, aka Monty. Her World is named Her World, and Hecate's daughter, aka Azriel the Amazon, is named Hecate's daughter. That's literally how we're named on these reports. I guess with our channel names, our Twitter handles, and everything. So Cipher is actually named Cipher. And yeah, Lone Entourage is in the report as well. Yeah, and Bali, you too. You're famous. Yeah, we should just name you Bali Chicken Reactions, aka Bali Talks and Shares. Imagine him deep diving into that GG, right? First name Lone, last name Entourage. Yikes. All right, well, I don't know. Did anybody else want to come up? Add a substance to this situation. But like I said, I'm gonna continue to give some updates. If you don't see me anywhere for 2 days, put some money on my commissary and find me in a jail cell in and around the Greater Toronto area. Changing your name to not Cipher, sure, but we're still gonna know your Cipher.
No, but what question really? When is it gonna be fun again, like it should be and how it was? Where we just
I
joke
don't
off
think
each other and with no police and no evilness and not trying to mentally destroy one another. Like when is it gonna be again like how it was once upon a time,
I
where we
don't
just
think that
all ended
will
up foodie beauty
ever be
and
like
we were
that
all
again.
good with each other. Somehow this
Yeah,
got too
I,
messed up.
yeah, I don't think it will ever be like that. I think it's gone too far, and I think we need like a dissolution of this whole gore world for things to
And
get
it's a
better.
lot of jealousy. That's the whole thing. I will tell you, there's a lot of jealousy and envy and frustration and projection in this thing because it's a lot of people. They're just, oh, look, you have a channel. Oh, look, it's so weird. It's jealousy about like little children. You have more candy than me. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Probably coming in the clutch with the jailhouse skills, eat lots of garlic. What if somebody really, really, really likes garlic? Then what am I gonna do? I'll need Cool Ranch Dorito money. No, I'm more like the classic Doritos, like just the red bag. Nothing fancy for me. Yeah, it's
This is what I also want to say. I'm not a fan of your mom. Everybody knows this, but I have to give him credit for this because whatever's going on, he tries to be, one of the most best reactors and whatever creators now and whatever. But he doesn't get so messy. He knows what to touch and what not to touch, and I have to give him some respect for that. He doesn't go into that when he sees it's too negative. The only thing where he does touch is with Shani, because Shani for me is a very disgusting person. I cannot watch her or talk about her. So disgusting, this person. But in rest, he takes care to not get dirty.
right. Yeah. I guess respect that at the least he knows what to touch, what not to touch, because yeah, this is getting really, really serious. And I'm the first to admit it, but hey, I'm not the person who was calling the cops, and I just got to reply. However, I reply, say my piece, make my case, and whatever happens, happens. So should I learn how to make bricks? I guess I'm gonna have to learn how to make bricks, Polly. Also, I gotta make what's it called again? Right, pruno, aka prison hooch. Should I? I guess I'm gonna learn how to make that as well. The pruno, aka the prison
Monty and
hooch.
people, I have to go. I have the roast. I have meatloaf in the oven. But I say thank you so much that you let me speak a little bit and hang out. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, Bally. Take care of yourself.
Thank you so much. I'm gonna
All
try to
right
get
then.
out of here if I can.
Yeah, for sure. All right, bye bye.
Bye
All
bye.
right. So Fish says you'll need to learn how to send flags and how to use toilet pipes as phones. Oh my god. Yeah, and I should send kites. Is that as well? How did I get here? OMG. How did I get here? I never expected my 2025 to get like this. But hey, shit happens, and You just gotta learn from it, I guess. Um, if somebody else wants to come up, I guess come up. If not, I mean, I might end this. We're like almost 50 minutes in. I pretty much said my piece. If you're just coming in, the title not a uh, is not a bait of any sorts. This is for real. There is an extreme potential for me to get arrested based on what's been happening and the calls and whatnot, the frivolous calls, I will say, the bullshit calls made by Hecate's daughter. But hey, if Monty's getting arrested, it will be a 2-for-1 because Hecate's daughter will be arrested as well because the cop ain't playing around. He's sick of this shit. He's sick of uh, Kiwi Farms pages being sent to him, Twitter screenshots. He's sick of YouTube videos being sent. He doesn't want any more Lone Entourage videos being sent his way to his inbox. And we have a few options here. First option, just quit it, dead the situation, move on. Second option, take this shit to us. Civil court. Third option, he's just gonna arrest both of us and have it get sorted out in the courts. So we shall see what happens. What did my dad say? I haven't even freaking told my dad I might be heading to jail. Is that a conversation I should be saying to him? Like, yeah, hey, Pa, might be heading to jail because of internet shit. Because some psycho it keeps calling the cops and sending them Kiwi Farm pages. The other day she sent page 6,208, and now the cops pissed. Like, come on. Anyways, yeah. So I'll figure this out, I guess. Like I said, I'll update you all people. Maybe I'll give some consideration. Maybe it might be best if we both get arrested and get put in the bin. And then this gets sorted out that way. But we'll play by ear. And we'll go from there. There's other things being handled in the background, a lot of other peculiar things that's going on that I actually will try and find some information about. But this is how it is. They should call Kiwi farmers to the stand. Oh my god. Oh, that would definitely be on a whole another level. AK says at least they didn't call your dad and lie to him for 40 minutes. Yeah, pretty much. But AK, I appreciate you being in here. I'll update everybody on this. I mean, I want to be pretty open and honest about this whole situation. Like I said, this has gone too far. I wouldn't be calling the cops on anybody, but the cops are calling me, so I gotta deal with it. I gotta, put my best foot forward, cross my T's, dot my I's, and then go from there. You want to come up and chat for a bit? Yeah, sure. If you want to. Yeah, sure. All right, let me send it to you because I don't want to be p bombed by dumbasses. Hey, send me a message on Twitter. You know my handle SFTI Monty, and we can have a conversation. Yeah, with you. No, 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 no. I have time. This is important for you to have a platform, especially with all the bullshit that's been happening with you the past like 48 to 72 hours, because a lot of people don't know what's been happening because the word isn't being put out there. So maybe it's best for this. Maybe this will have a better resolution. I mean, I think once again, this has gotten way too far, but I think I see light at the end of the tunnel where something's got to give. It's like an immovable object versus an unstoppable force. Something's going to give in the space uh, sooner or later because this kind of crap can't go on. We can't be wasting police resources like this. We can't be talking all sorts of nonsense and calling cops every single night like some people are doing. And if you know, you know, it can't keep happening because it's just a huge waste of a lot of people's time and resources, and it shouldn't be done. All right. All right. I think I sent it to you. All right, check it on your IC handle. Yeah, yeah. I'm sending it on Twitter on your IC handle. Um yeah, yeah, you're right, Earl. I mean, it could have been stopped, but hey, I wasn't the one who called the cops. I mean, I wouldn't have called the cops over internet shit. I think the cops have better shit to do, like handling real crime, not, um messing and fucking around with people's bullshit. It's stupid. All right, here we go. Hey, what's up? All right, we're gonna wait for AK to get settled.
Sorry. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Awesome. So you're is this really for real? You're like
Yeah,
like
this is for real. I have the conversation. I
I
think I
know.
might even put it out tomorrow. Who knows?
I'm so like okay, I didn't know that defamation was a crime and I mean I think I heard it somewhere, but like that people actually get arrested for like what did she do? Just like say you were defaming her or something? Like
Yeah, yeah. What she did was she throws stones and hides her hands. So she played the innocent game where she's calling the cops like they're of this crazed guy in the Toronto area that's defaming her, and she's not doing anything wrong. And then she was naming her as well. And of course, a report was made. But what the cop didn't know that piece of shit is a complete liar. She likes to play the part and play the fool and fool people and present herself as something that she actually isn't. And then once he started to, have a better understanding of the situation, and he's getting really tired from what I'm hearing, really tired of just the constant emails and calls about all types of dumb shit on the internet. He's like, yeah, he's not just gonna arrest one person, he's just gonna arrest both of us and let the court sort it out.
so what, he's gonna arrest you for the crime of defamation?
Yeah.
Wow. That's yeah, I thought it was pretty bad just like how much your life can be ruined by total internet strangers just with the civil shit. Like I had no clue. Like, and nobody knows this. Like my dad didn't know. My dad was shocked. He was like, I had no clue they could do so much damage, like just like that for no reason.
Yep.
And it's like, I mean, honestly, I'm serious. If I had the option of like maybe taking a criminal, a charge or whatever, possibly getting a criminal charge or spending a night in jail and fighting this in a criminal court, I would rather do that.
Yeah, you
I'm
rather
just
do that than the whole civil bullshit, right?
because it's still going on. It's almost my
Yeah.
birthday. Okay. So this lawsuit was filed on my birthday last year.
Hmm.
My birthday is March 8th. So yeah. And this is not even like where are we at? We haven't even finished discovery. At every single turn, they are like making it difficult. They're refusing court orders. They got this crazy fucking lawyer who's like trying to tie me up in other like in Washington D.C. where I don't even live. So it's like I I would rather face like potentially having like something on my record that I could expunge or get rid. Like it would go by so much faster. It would have been done by now.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. So, like I said, maybe I was really considering when he was telling me these options. I don't know. Maybe I should say yes to both getting us locked up, put the silver cuffs on, and just have it sorted out that way. Than this whole back and forth, this lying, this bullshit calling the cops in Toronto. Then we got the other psycho calling the cops in Calgary, saying all sorts of dumb shit, saying I'm colluding with this guy and that guy, and I'm doing this and I'm doing that. It's complete waste of resources.
I will say one thing, like the pro like I really regret one thing. I regret not taking more serious action a lot sooner. Like if I had when Hussey first called the cops to my parents' house, pretending that he lied to the cops and said that like I was putting his life in danger.
Mm-hmm.
If I had actually followed up on that and I had gone to the police then and been like, listen, this man is harassing me and like whatever. If I really aggressively gone after him at that point, I don't think I'd be here right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I think to everybody though, there is a lesson to be learned. I knew exactly on January 20th when I heard that Hecate's daughter called the cops on me. I immediately started gathering my evidence to submit because I know how this is gonna play. Because if I didn't gather my evidence, and submit it to the officer, this could have been playing a whole lot, worse for me, where I could be the only one arrested because she's playing games on her end. She's sending all this stuff while hiding and deleting or privatizing her videos, deleting a lot of tweets, a lot of bullshit, naming her videos certain ways. I knew how the game was to be played, and I immediately went on the defensive. As soon as I heard it, I talked to him, I emailed him, I gave him what was to be given to him on my end. Then Hurl followed up because Hurl didn't even know that she was named in the suit, but she was. Heck, they named her, and she was so surprised after that conversation with the officer.
Yeah, because I think that like they're really gassed up by people like Gigi and Hussey and the farmers. Like she hangs out with all of them, and they really believe. Like I have come to understand that Gigi and Hussey truly, deeply believe that they are correct and right, and they're going to win. And they've been defamed horribly by me. Like it's a delusion that strong. Because I can't figure out any other reason somebody would put their entire life in jeopardy to do this for what? Internet's like, I don't know, it's their egos, what? Like nothing's happened to them. We've said this before many times. They haven't had any, like, nothing bad's happened to them. They haven't lost any money. They've only made money, and they've only just gotten like more like subscribers and stuff. And what has happened to us? Like they have just been abusing us nonstop. So it's like, I mean, when is the last straw? Like I thought like maybe that the lawsuit was the last straw, or maybe, the Washington, D.C. attempt was the last straw. No, it was this. It was them, this idiot, this fucking sloth motherfucker going around and privacy striking all of our channels for like a week straight. And he did it like 100 times. That's why all our channels are private.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure he was getting some legal help, right?
Yeah,
possibly
because
from
like
a lawyer.
I still do not know what he did or what his Kiwi farmer friends did or figured out to get streams taken down that quickly. There's something about bullying and harassment they figured out that is, that I haven't figured out yet, but I promise once I do, I'm coming straight for Begalinda first.
Yep.
Because like it's not mass flag though. It's not mass flag, Kimberlina, because even one like report, like even one flag would can be a strike,
Yeah, I think what they're doing is they're doing something with YouTube legal. It has to be. That's the only way for stuff to like get done fast.
Like it was
have some
literally
sort of like a very legal aspect to it. Maybe the use of an actual lawyer. Maybe writing.
Maybe they have Robert sending YouTube.
I think so. That's my original thought when I heard what your situation happened. I was like, an actual lawyer is having to deal with this, and whoever is handling it on YouTube and knows and understands there's an actual lawyer involved. So it's gotten like really serious. So he's able to kind of push his weight around and get your stuff gone. That was literally my instant thought as soon as I heard what was happening to you.
I'm shocked I didn't think of that. But yeah, I mean, that could, I don't know. Has that happened before? Do we know that like you can do that? Like, if you can get streams taken down that quick?
Yeah, because Jessica Messica was doing that sort of stuff to me. It was all like YouTube legal stuff to like get my videos down and everything.
Wow. Wow. The things I wish I had known, like more than a year ago, 2 years ago. I swear to God, like the moment that guy started threatening me and saying like, because I did not do anything, and because I thought that he was a normal human being and he would just stop and get bored, he just got worse and worse. So that's why they're at this point now. They both have gotten worse and worse and worse because nobody's stopping them. And I think it's the same thing for whatever her name is, Kate. She like, it wasn't even a month ago. She was over there saying like crazy, wild shit. I don't even talk about her. I don't talk about her. I don't watch her. And she's like, oh, I'm going to come to Maryland and I'm going to, essay your dad. I'm going to be your new stepmom. And it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, well, that should actually be in a report because I'm not playing games with her. You are not going to do this shit and leave a paper trail over your internet bullshit. No, if you're gonna essay AK's dad and it's not gonna be in a report. I'm putting all of that shit in there.
Yeah, no, I mean if I can actually get charged from the US, I absolutely will.
Yeah, and then I think you should.
And if I have her information, I absolutely will. Because I mean, I've already done a lot. I mean, I've reported that fucking lawyer to the bar, and it's just like I'm finding a legal team that is actually going to they specialize in cyber crime, basically cyber crime and defending people who are being defamed and like abused really badly online. And so I'm going to see what they can do. I think from what I've looked at, because these two idiots came to and enacted a lawsuit against me in Maryland, they have initiated something that makes it so that I can basically like file a lawsuit against them both from Maryland and make the claim that, their defamation and their lies have, caused me damage in the state of Maryland. And I was going to include Tragic in this, but because he's in Arizona, that's usually a problem. But because all of this is online, the argument can definitely be made that, his damage also occurred in the state of Maryland. So I think that's where we're going.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, good luck with all that. I sincerely wish you the best. Hopefully, at the end of this all shit will stop because there's sort of certain individuals in this sphere that just really need to go and need to stop.
Yeah,
because this has gotten way too far.
Yeah, Fish. Kate did say that. I mean, not to me, maybe at me. I don't know. I don't talk to her, but yeah, she did, and she was really happy about it.
Mm-hmm. So.
Yeah. Anyway, when it was all happening, more of the channels with Aaliyah's docs were taken down. She's dumping videos to remove in chats on the farms. They were dumb enough to all click on the same links.
Yeah. Hey, Nadine, how's it going? Well, yeah.
Right.
Was that it? Was there anything else?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, not really. I just, I mean, like, I can't believe that it's now. I told everybody this was going to get worse, right? Like, if you keep supporting these people and you keep thinking it's funny and it's never going to happen to you, they're just going to keep going. It's not me. Like, I mean, I hope people understand that I'm not the problem here. You're not the problem here,
Mm-hmm. I think more people are actually understanding that because I've seen quite a shift where people are figuring out that there are just some bad players here, and they're not good, and they will never be good, and all they do is just make shit up and waste resources, people's time, people's money, court resources constantly.
Yeah, it's really disgusting, especially with the false EPOs. Like, I mean, Clara started that shit, but like they all do it now, and it's really pisses me off because that those are for people who are in need, women usually who are in domestic violence situations, and by them just making a mockery of all of this, wasting the court's time, wasting everybody's fucking money, and it's just like, for what? You don't even, they never happen. Nobody ever gets any a fucking restraining order, but they do it anyway because it's drama. They think it's fun.
Yeah. What's an EPO? Emergency Protective Order, Polly?
Yeah. Or like a restraining order, but like more permanent. Like, at least I think here you can get it for 2 years.
Yeah. All right. For those people, I guess I'll give a wrap up of what the hell's going on. So like I said, I guess a couple times now, then the title mainstream is not clickbait. I was given 3 options in terms of the Hecate's daughter situation, because defamation is a criminal matter in Canada. It's either one, we both quit it, which I really don't think she's gonna quit anything, but if she doesn't, just add to the report if she defames you is all I'm gonna say. 2, my other option, settle this in civil court. Or 3, he's gonna arrest both of us, not one of us, not me and not her, or her and not me. Both of us would have to get the silver bracelets on because the police officer from Peel Region is quite fed up and sick of this online bullshit, and I do not blame him.
Oh no, I can't either, because when I spoke to the cop who showed up to my parents' house, I finally did, like almost a year later, call them, and I ended up speaking to the same cop who came to my parents' house. And he said, "Yes, I remember that call vividly." He said that hussy would kept calling and calling and calling until like he was just demanding that they come out and like do something to me, you know? And
Mm-hmm.
they eventually had to, because he wouldn't stop calling. He literally, this cop was like telling me, like, he was basically apologizing to me. He's like, I'm, you know, like this guy, he said, you know, I've been a cop for a very long time, and we all know when a call is bullshit. And that call was bullshit. Like, he literally said that to me on the phone, and like it's recorded and everything. So, and Hussey has been for the past 2 years telling everybody, he called the cops on me and told them that I was putting his life in danger, or I was like threatening his life or something, and that's why they came out. No, I asked the cop very clearly more than once just to confirm. Did he ask for? Did he say that I was putting his life in danger? And the cop said no. I said, "What did he ask for?" He said he asked for a welfare check. I'm like, he said the words welfare check. And he said yes. So Hussey has not admitted to this yet, but like he's enacted an entire lawsuit, and that's part of it. So I don't know what's fueling this psychosis, but it's like spreading, and it's kind of scary.
Yep, exactly. So, like I said, good luck to you. Hopefully, this gets resolved in your favor. I'm rooting for you because, yeah, enough is enough. Like, this was supposed to be a place where, you have some lighthearted fun and
Yeah.
get along, but a lot of hatred, jealousy is seeping into the sphere. I'm even seeing it with other people right now. If certain individuals are getting in more views than others, then I'm seeing certain people get jealous. They want to talk shit. They want to do this. They want to make things up against people, and it's never good. It's no bueno to me.
Yeah.
So something's got to change here. So hopefully, your cases are go in your favor and whatnot, and we get some changes.
Yeah. I hope that Kate just shuts the fuck up and calms down and stops fucking with people, so you don't
Hmm.
have to go to jail over something this stupid.
Yeah, because I find it's completely ridiculous that it's come to this, but it's come to it, and I mean, I gotta just make sure I got my resources and my T's crossed, my I's dotted, and whatever happens, happens.
Yeah. That's kind of how I feel at this point too.
Yeah, for sure. But hey, I appreciate you being on here. Come back some other time, I guess, if I have some updates.
Sure.
You're more than
Absolutely.
welcome. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
All
Thanks
right,
for having
people. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're very welcome. Anytime you or Traj, Hurl, you guys can always come up here and say your piece because this is a very friendly channel, and I do appreciate you and all of you guys and all the people, all the family, and the bodega appreciate you as well.
No, thank you. I mean, it's awesome to, you were there for us and you were cool with us when nobody was. And that's something like, I really appreciate, because I've seen how these people behave. I don't blame people for not wanting to help.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, of course. All right,
All
thank you,
right.
everybody. Thank you. Okay.
Thank
Any
you.
closing words?
Nah, I'm good.
All
Thank you
right,
for
all
having
right.
me. All
Yeah,
right. Bye.
you're more than welcome. Take care of yourself. People, I'm out of here. I guess I catch you another time, or you might catch me in jail. If I do in jail, put some money on your boy Monty's commissary. I'm a fight for the top bunk. Monty's not a bottom bunk type of guy, and I'm a fight for what's right. Okay. So catch your boy Monty. Make sure you put maybe a little 20 or 30 so I can get some Snickers bars while I'm seething in the Don jail over there in laceless shoes. And I don't know, what do they even wear? Is it orange? Is it brown? Is it black? Is it like blue, light blue, navy blue? Whatever type of clothing they're gonna give me when I'm in the jail because of talking shit on the internet. You think the OGs are gonna be asking me, yo, Monty, what you in here for? What you in the bin? I'm like, talking shit on the internet. You think they're gonna think I'm hard like that when I'm in the bin and I'm just talking mad crazy shit on the internet, and they're gonna ask me what the hell's Go World? Right, I could do prison content. Yeah, I could totally do prison content. Prison life, sneak my phone in there, start doing prison tubes. Sweet. All right. People, take care of yourselves. I'm out. Bye bye. Peace.